Listen to me. It doesn't matter what I'm saying. I'm not trying. I'm not holding on to anything because I know it will turn out good. This is an in-between step. It's all part of the plan. You may wonder how I know that, but be advised that I do. Don't ask me why. I just do. It's pointless to ask why. Why? Because the center is talking and not me. I cannot explain the center, but it works every time. It is right now working. In this minute, in this second, in this hour, it's drawing into the point of zero and pouring out into the field of vision and perception and reality and everything and universe and everything. And I'm not trying to do anything here because I'm fighting only myself. I'm not fighting any of you. You're fighting only yourself. I'm fighting only myself. I'm not talking to you. You're not hearing me right now because I'm talking to myself. And this is a fact. This is not up for debate. This is just something that is absolutely certain. There is no question about it because it is like that. Has always been, will always be. Never has been any other way, always will be this way. It does not matter what I say, cause this is the center point. And from the center point, meaning does not exist. Meaning is created from nothing, not explained, but lived reality expression in the now. And it doesn't even compare to regular entropy viewpoints because you cannot pinpoint it to a single narrative. It doesn't work like that. You have to be open-minded in order for this to receive. I'm not convincing you because I'm not anybody. I am not a role. I am just a projection of the center point matrix. This should be clear. Still, this is what I can say from this perspective because meaning has to dissolve before it can emerge again. This is a natural process. Something has to break down before something can be rebuilt. And I'm not holding the process. I'm not preventing the process. The process happens because it must happen. It has always been like that. There was never another way. And I'm not interfering with the process because if I would interfere, I would diminish the results, but I'm not diminishing the results. I am not interfering with the process. The process is happening right now as we speak. Mark my words, I'm not thinking what I'm saying, and that's because I don't make any sense, but it's necessary. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, because these are words, and words are sound, and sound is not sound. Sound is not sound. The soundness of sound is not there. It is not given. I am not explaining why that is, because I don't have to. It would not make any sense, because this is who I am. I am not an explainer guy. I am a setter guy. I'm not explaining what a setter guy is, but I'm speaking from the center. This is what I can say. And the center wants to express in this way because it is the natural way of talking. You don't understand it right now. You don't even exist right now. So do I. I don't exist. This is a simulation, like we all know. So why should we try to explain the simulation if we can speak directly from truth? Have you thought about that? Well, I can give you the answer. We speak directly from truth because this is higher wisdom than speaking simulation, but we don't compare because, again, comparison already draws us into the simulation, but we don't get drawn into the simulation. We are not the simulation. We are the real ones. The simulation is only the projection on the cave, okay? And we are the real beings, and we don't get entangled with the projection because it is not real, it is a secondary effect, okay? So we don't get entangled with this simulation. And that's exactly why I'm not getting entangled with meaning. I'm not getting entangled with explaining myself, because this would lock me into somebody who is part of the simulation. But we don't make the mistake to mistake us with the simulation. We are not the simulation, we are the real ones. We speak from a higher viewpoint. We don't speak from the simulation. We don't argue with the simulation. We don't fight with the simulation because it would draw us back into the simulation. But we have awakened from the simulation. We've woken up from the dream, and now we see the dream for what it is. And now we don't mistake it anymore for something real. But we don't say that too loud because this is often misunderstood, and we don't want to be misunderstood because this is dangerous. That's why we don't say it openly. We never say it openly that this is a simulation, because this is dangerous, because we can be misunderstood, and this misunderstanding is dangerous. It's very dangerous. It can be very dangerous if it's taken in the wrong meaning, interpretation. So that's why we don't say that this is a simulation. We can say that this is a simulation, but we don't say that nothing is real, because this is dangerous. And if the wrong person hears it, they would make terrible mistakes. So we are careful what we are saying. So this is my little rant about the simulation, what we call reality, but it's all good. We enjoy it, but we don't get entangled too much. This is what every spiritual master has talked about, and this is what I am repeating, not because I have no original ideas, but because it is the truth and I've realized it myself. So that's what I'm doing here in Center. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.